Hey guys, it's coreross and welcome to 6 News. Today we're going to talk about something that I've been wanting to make a video on since I heard about it, and that is the fridge. So specifically the Rainbow Six Siege devs fridge. Now of course this is not a fridge that you store food in, this is a fridge that you store operators in. And it's all about the operators that have been somewhat developed, but they've kind of been shelved for the moment, so they've been put in the fridge. And at some points they might thaw them out and actually bring them back in and come up with new ideas for them that might then lead to it being released. And this fridge term comes from this clip.
We have a term that we lovingly call the fridge, where we kind of put operators that aren't quite ready, that aren't fitting with what we're trying to do into the fridge, and then we continue to develop other prototypes. Maybe they go in there or we come up with new ideas, but sometimes it works out. We bring them back and resurrect them and work on them further, and Nomad's the result of one of those.
Yeah, that's such a cool thing because I don't think the community really knows how much time and effort some of these operators
it can take a while.
Yeah, and they go through many different iterations, different processes.
So Nomad is the first operator that has come out of the fridge that we know of. But the way they're talking about this, it sounds like multiple operators in the past have come out of the fridge, which is cool. And I wonder which ones were the ones to successfully get frozen and then brought back at a later date. And how many are still in the fridge that may never be, in existence in the game. It's kind of morbid to think about. Now, the other thing is, of course, when we talk about them going into the fridge, it wouldn't have been a fully developed character. So there'd be probably no artwork, there'd be no actual look for the operator, there'd be no icon, there would be no name, there would be no background. It would just be how the gadget works. And they talk about how this gadget used to be a grenade launcher at the time of Operation White Noise, which is interesting because obviously Operation White Noise brought us Sophia, who has a grenade launcher. So this grenade launcher they were developing for this version of Nomad back then probably would have had some sort of explosion and then that knockback effect. So that'd been quite interesting to see. But of course it changed to still a launched device, but obviously proximity detonated and now on a timer as well. So it's very much kind of anti-roamer, whereas it might have been, if it was a grenade launcher being launched, it might be more offensive, like pushing into objective rooms, kind of rushing in. And it seems to have developed, obviously, since coming out of the fridge, into something else. Now, the other thing is, we know that this gadget originated from Outbreak. And it's probably not the only gadget that came from Outbreak. We probably had Maverick as well, because it's very similar to one of the creature's abilities in Outbreak 2. So those two characters both came from Outbreak, which is cool. I like that. And I wonder who will be brought out of the fridge next. Now, of course, we know Kaid came from an E3 kind of get together with his star players, and they kind of came up with ideas for this future operator. And that was, 6 months before Operation Wind Bastion launched. So it took them 6 months to develop Kaid from start to finish, as far as we know anyway. Now, developing operators actually takes 9 months usually, or it can, obviously take longer or a shorter amount of time as well. But that's crazy because, soon into year 4, they'll already be developing year 5 operators, which is crazy. And of course, they may have already started to develop year 5 operators that are in the fridge right now that they'll thaw out in the future. There could be year 4 operators that are in there that'll get thawed out in the future. It's a cool thing that I would love to have access to this fridge. Of course, it's not a physical thing, but if it was, imagine what you could see in there. The different gadgets, the different mechanics, all the different stuff they've tested over the years since Rainbow Six Siege came out, and the stuff they might have ditched entirely that we never see the light of day. I'd love to see what kind of mechanics and things are in there. It's just so fascinating to me, and that's why I've had to make this video, because it's been kind of eating away at my brain since the live stream reveal where they actually went over this. And now that I've kind of processed it a bit and thought about it, I think it's really cool. And let me know what you think might be in the fridge right now. What is potentially going to come out of that fridge? Because there's still some Outbreak mechanics we could see in the future that could arise, or we could see something completely different. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.